We're gonna plant some seeds today. I'm gonna open up this. Some of this is from the Homestead pack for the survival garden seeds. Some is from the, I think it's like the prepper pack, which it's all good. I'll leave a link for survival garden seeds. I don't really care if you buy from them or not though, because I mean, if you buy a pack of seeds, I'll make like 6 cents, but they won't even pay me until I've made $100, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But today we're going to be sowing a raised bed garden. Made this. So this is an 8-foot garden. We got lettuce, we got carrots, we got beets and radishes. So I'm looking for our, our carrots. I got Littlefinger and I got Imperators. I guess we're gonna go with the Imperator, I don't know. We're gonna go with these. And I need to find some lettuce and some beets, black eyed peas, broccoli, basil,
carrot.
Yep, get your head back, little girl. Thank you. Oh, we got watermelon. Radish, watermelon?
Yeah.
Watermelon rashes are mild with a hint of peppery bite. We'll go and grow some of those. Why not? Here we go. Oh, these are interesting looking beets.
Yeah.
I got a little narrator on the other side of this camera. Here's lettuce. That's all right. Here we go. Beet. So I have 2 beets.
2 beets.
I have 2 radishes.
2 radishes.
I have 2 carrots.
2 carrots.
I have lettuce and kale. I'm gonna see if there's a different type of lettuce in here. Actually, I can grow some cabbage.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah? You think that?
Turtles like it. Turtles like it.
So many plants.
Lettuce. Because they like to. Sunflower. Or the beans.
Yep, that is a sunflower.
We can grow some pumpkins.
You think so?
Yeah, there's pumpkins in the bag.
Paris Island is heat resistant, which we need.
Oh yeah, Paris Island.
And Butter Crunch, which is also heat resistant.
Really?
Because the oak leaf and the Lola Rosa need to be cool weather. Let's go to watermelon radish.
Hey, hand off.
We're gonna do this one too. We'll do We're gonna do 2 types of carrots, 2 types of radishes. Oh, here we go. Cherry Belle or Champion?
Yeah. What's those, Dad?
Here you go. That's a normal one.
What's those?
That's a beet.
Beets.
2 types of beets. I don't see a lot of people at the top.
No, there's only one.
The dog here want to play with the
Hey.
I'm gonna show you how to sow some seeds.
Hey, Dad.
All right, we are outside, so hopefully my dog doesn't bark too much. But this is the raised bed I'm gonna be working in first. This is it's about 30 inches. It might be 4 foot, but one thing I want to do before I start planting everything is take out all of these little weeds. Now, if you just put your soil in, you're not going to see a ton of these, but want to get our weeds out. And I'm not really super concerned, but let's go ahead and start planting. So we're going to do on the far end over there, that's going to be our lettuces. And then after the lettuces, we're going to do carrots. And then after carrots, we're going to do beets, and then we're going to do radish. Now, the big thing on this is with the lettuce, it says to do it about 6 to 8 inches apart. I'm not doing roughly because I am growing 4 different types. I might grow the cabbage separately. I think I'm going to grow cabbage separately. So we're going to be growing 3 different types of lettuce. So we have butter crunch, arugula, and Paris Island. So we'll be alternating back and forth and see how it goes. Then we're going to do the line of carrots. We have 2 different carrots. And so same thing, we'll be alternating carrots. And then we have 2 different kinds of radish and 2 different kinds of beets. So it's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and just get into it. I'm going to show you how you do this. Now, all of these, for the most part, are going to be about 1 inch deep. You can look, it's going to tell you germination rate, planting depth, 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. So these are actually all not even 1 inch deep. They're 1/4 of an inch, which 1 inch is about my finger. These are 1/4 of an inch. So honestly, I'm just going to lay them on the seat. I'm just going to lay them on top and then put a little bit of dirt on top. And so I'll show you how we do that. So here's our butter crunch. Here's our arugula. Here's our Paris Island lettuce. All right, so I know right now a lot of master gardeners are going to be losing their absolute minds with me doing this. I'm making just rudimentary rows and I am just throwing seeds in it. I'm not measuring. I'm not worrying about it. Now, the thing is, I'm not a commercial gardener. I'm not a master gardener. But I tell you what, the environment that we have is great for growing plants. So we're going to throw some in there because a lot of these are going to get kicked up. We have chickens. They're going to get in there and they're going to destroy our garden. We have birds that are right above it. They're going to eat the seeds. So a lot of these aren't going to germinate. Some of them will. Some of them won't. My son is getting the chickens. Good job, dude. All right, so back to the task at hand. Again, if you can read a seed package and it says to separate them 6 to 8 inches apart, and then you come to my video and expect me to do it 6 to 8 inches apart, I mean, that's your own fault. If you need a YouTube video to show you how to do what's written on the package, figure something else out. I'm not for you.
Anything? You know what I would do?
What?
I would bring stuff and bring it to the pool.
Well, that's very nice of you.
That's that. I would have all I wanted, so I would just share it with other people.
You heard that? That's good. I'm sure my method just sent a ton of you on YouTube into a tizzy. And it's okay. We're going to go ahead and get a nice good soak. All the water it needs. I think the biggest thing here is the packages tell you to do 6 inches, 8 inches, 1/4 inch deep, inch deep, all those fun things like that. We're a little more your chaos gardeners, and we throw it in there and we'll see what comes out, because not all of them are going to make it, but a lot of them will. And the reason that I plant like that, and the reason that I know that planting like that can work, is pretty simple. And that's because I do it week in and week out. So maybe microgreens on a little bit larger of a scale, but hey, I feel like I know how to sprout seeds. So that's it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Do it how you want to do it. We just kind of throw it in there and then see what grows. For the peppers, I'll probably be a little bit more strategic, but for lettuce and root vegetables that are just going to rip out of the ground, who cares? This is Ready Set Homestead. Enjoy homesteading.